It's Sunday here in Bangkok and we are setting the grid for A-main number 1 of the modified class. Starting grid will look like Michal Orlowski on pole, Bruno Coelho in second, Akio Sabua in the 3, then we will have Simon Lauda in the 4, Mark Reinhardt in the 5, Ji Yeon Yu in the 6, Victor Wilk in the 7, Shin Sawada in the 8, Hayato Ishioka in the 9 and Sota Goto in the 10. What a great starting grid, absolutely world class. And this is the first from 3 A finals. You can now see the mechanics setting the cars onto their desired grid positions. Very important procedure to place the car in a perfect way, away from any kind of dirt. You don't want to pick up dirt on the tires while rolling into the starting box. So everybody looks for the last amount of grip on the tires. And now we have 5 minutes of modified racing in front of us. Orlowski, Coelho, Sabua and Lauter, your top 4 on the grid. So Bruno is just bringing his car back into position again. So let's see what will happen here in the first A-main. The track is fully crowded of a few hundreds of people, I would say. Let's hope for a great, clean and fast race. Okay, so Orlowski bringing the field around the first corners here with his blue Schumacher car. Bruno Coelho immediately right behind him, bringing the heat. Oh, it's Orlowski and Coelho. Akio Sabua in 3rd. Simon Lauda in 4th. Oh, Bruno crashes out. Bruno hitting the curb at the end of the straight. What a bad mistake from Bruno. Merry Christmas. Michal Orlowski out front, but now Akio Sabua in 2nd. Simon Lauda in 3rd. What a change of event here in the 2nd lap of A-main number 1 in the modified class. Orlowski, Sabua and Lauter. Can Sabua now hang on with Orlowski, or will the Schumacher star just drive away? We are in lap number 3 of the race. Orlowski, Sabua, Lauter, Reinhardt. Let's check the lap times. 14.2 for Orlowski, 14.2 for Sabua, 14.3 for Lauter. Seems that Simon brings the pressure now on to Akio Sabua's Axon car, which is immediately in front of him. It's the yellow and blue against the orange car with the black wing. Simon Lauter's kind of trademark sign, always rocking a black wing. Out front it's still Orlowski with the Schumacher, stretching his legs. His gap now at 0.7 of a second. 0.7 of a second already after 1 minute and 30 seconds. Orlowski, Sabua and Lauter. Reinhardt in the 4. Reinhardt now trying to join the party here in the battle for 2nd on the track. Orlowski, 14.3, 14.4 for Sabua, 14.4 for Lauter, 14.4 also for Reinhardt. So the top 4 are matching lap times. And 5th spot already taken by Infinity's Victor Wilk. Orlowski now at the end of the straightaway, coming into the infield section of the track. Now he's crossing the timing loop, rocking the blue Schumacher car, but we still keep with the battle for 2nd between Sabua and Lauter. If something will happen on top, we will have it for you. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the first modified A-main. Orlowski on top, Sabua in 2nd, Lauter in the 3rd spot. Bruno Coelho out of the race after the first lap, so he didn't even make it to the timing loop. Really bad luck, tough mistake for Bruno. Orlowski has a really comfortable gap of 1.1 seconds now. And the battle between 2nd and 3rd is between Sabua and Lauter. Reinhardt also lost a bit of contact to the 3rd spot, while he sees Victor Wilk now closing in. We are still here with the battle for 2nd and 3rd on the track. Sabua and Lauter. 2 minutes to go. So now the field has kind of sorted out a bit. Everybody has quite of a gap. So no intense battle at the moment. We can jump to the blue car of Michal Orlowski on front. He is leading the race here. Dominant drive so far, but also a big advantage for him after Bruno had crashed out so early in the race. There was almost no pressure anymore. Orlovsky is controlling this one like a real champion. He was here at the TITC for the first time in 2025. Can he do a second win in a row? Would be amazing achievement. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. It's Sabur, Lauter, Reinhard, Wilk, Savada, Ishioka, Goto. These are the top 80 on track. Orlovsky with a 1.2 second advantage over Axons, Akio, Sabur. Simon Lauter still in the 3, Reinhard in the 4. Victor Wilk in 5th. So you can already see that Orlovsky is driving super smooth lines. He doesn't want to risk anything. He's not riding the curb so hard. The last thing you want to have is a flip over in the last minute with such a big lead. Just keep the nerves together, keep everything under control. Orlovsky is smooth like butter, smooth like a smoothie here in Bangkok, Thailand. Behind him, the battle for second and third is still kind of hot between Sabur and Lauder. Orlovsky in control of the first A main. We will have 2 more laps, this lap and 1 more. Very big break for Orlovsky, taking A1 here in Bangkok. But he needs another one if he would seal the deal. So Orlovsky is now entering into his last lap. This is the last lap of the race. Simon Lauder tries everything to catch Akio, but he will run out of time after a really nice fight on track. Michael Orlovsky will take the win here in A main number 1 of the modified class. Akio Sabur takes second, Simon Lauder third, Reinhard in 4, Wilk in the 5, Jin Savada in the 6, Ishioka in the 7. Big applause here for all the drivers and a huge win for Michael Orlovsky in the first final. Okay, so Bruno, the first A main didn't last so long for you. You just disappeared from the timing after lap 0. What happened? You had been so close to Orlovsky.
Yeah, I mean on the warm-up lap and then on the first half lap, I would say, I felt the car was really good, like really stable. We have made some change for today, and I probably get over motivated on that. And then end of the straight, I just like send it pretty hard, and I was not expecting the car to really turn. I was expecting the car to push a little bit out of the corner, but he actually turned a lot, you know. And I went inside of the curb way too much, and then I touched the curb, but the car went straight, and I crashed into the barrier.
Okay, so yeah, a really tough start for you into the triple finals, but still everything to play for. As you said, the car was feeling good. What's the plan now for A2?
Yeah, I mean, be careful a little bit more at the beginning. Try to have a little bit more the feeling on the car, and try to to catch Michael.
Okay, so good luck for the next one. Bruno Coelho crashed out after the first A main. Now let's talk to A1 winner Michael Orlovsky. So Michael, we all expected a super close fight between you and Bruno on track. Maybe that was lasting 5 or 6 corners, and then you had no more car in your rearview mirror. How was the drive on track?
It was okay. First few corners always we wanted to see how the track is, so the car had quite nice balance, but I think a little too easy to drive with too much glue on the sidewall. And yeah, after Bruno's crash, I didn't take any risks, so just coasted on the sweeper, not to do anything stupid, and yeah, I was able to stay in front.
Yeah, so just one more win to add a second TITC victory to your career. Will you now overthink something for A2 to change, that the car was maybe a little bit more fast?
I think the pace was really strong because Akio wasn't slow in qualifying. He was only a few times behind Bruno, and now with not taking any risks, I could pull away. So I think pace was really strong. Probably I will do a little less sidewall glue, as this was more like for an evening run. But just wanted to make it safe for the first one because we didn't know what the track will be like. So probably only adjust this, glue the second set of tires, check over the car, and drive again.
Okay, good luck for A main number 2, Michael Orlovsky here after winning the first leg of A mains in Bangkok here at RC Addict.